don't know why I decide to get croaky right after I turn the camera on, but it happens every freaking time. So if I start sounding a little I think of boobs, I think of like no bra, I think of downturned nipples, because I got lots of problem areas that I like to cover up, and y'all don't ever notice some problem areas because I do a pretty good job of it. It's a dang gum doozy. She got a doozy video, did you hear that? It's a doozy. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mandy. Thank y'all so much for being here. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than the regular content that I've been filming on my channel lately. I'm going to be shaking things up a little bit, not too much because, you know, I'm elderly and all, but just enough to where I feel like my content is changed up a bit so I'm still fresh and relevant. In 99% of my try and haul videos, the comment section is extremely positive, which is always appreciated. So thank y'all so much for that. It's always so sweet. But with all that being said, I tend to know what looks good on my body, what doesn't look good on my body. I see myself on camera, I edit my own videos, I make stuff for Instagram, you know what I'm saying? So I know what's gonna look good, what isn't gonna look good, and if it doesn't look good, I'm able to kind of tweak things, cinch something in with the belt, let something be a little bit more flowy, make it a little bit tighter at the waist, make it a little bit tighter at the top. I have a transitioning body type right now, so it was an hourglass and now it's sort of going towards a pear. So I am a 47, 36, 53. I was like a complete hourglass, but you know, quarantine and food. So in today's video, we're gonna be doing the exact opposite. We're not gonna be dressing for our bodies whatsoever. We're gonna be karate chopping our way through some really terrible freaking clothes. If clothing were pet peeves, these would be it. So if y'all are interested in seeing which pieces I picked out, what they look like, trying them on and having a little fun, then please keep on watching. So before we get started, I just want to let y'all know as a quick disclaimer here on my channel that this video is not in collaboration with or sponsored by Amazon.com. I picked up each individual piece with my own money, with my own bank account. Also, I will leave a link to every individual item that I mentioned on here. If you're interested in them and you click the link in the description box below, it will be an affiliate link, which means that if you choose to buy something, I will receive a very small percentage of that sale. You are under no obligation to do so, but I just want to let you know because transparency is key here on my channel. So the first piece of clothes that I want to share with y'all that is definitely the pet peeve of clothes, at least for my body type, is a pair of an elastic waisted denim capri pants. And this is what they look like. They are definitely elastic waist. This is what the elastic waist looks like. It is a very elastic waist. So these are made by Writers by Lee, which I am ashamed of Writers by Lee because I love Writers by Lee. My all-time favorite jeans that I wear on my channel all the time are made by Writers by Lee. I don't know what they were thinking with these. They are so bad. So the style of these is called Chic Classic Collection. They're neither chic or classic, and I just don't know how to feel about these. They are just not good at all. And this is what the back looks like. So of course they do not have back pockets because why? And once again, it has a flared bottom. Now, what makes these so bad for my body type? One, I'm a tall woman, but even if you weren't tall, these would not work because they cut you off in such a weird way. It's like capris that fall right below the knee, makes you short, makes you stumpy, and it just does not work for a plus size person. Whether you're a man, whether you're a woman. Now in 1984, jams were the thing. These are not jams of 2020. So I picked these up in a size 22W, which they kind of look a little small to me. I don't know why. Maybe that's just on camera, like I'm looking in my viewfinder, so I really can't tell. But overall, y'all, this is just a really bad style. And another thing that I just want to say about these, they kind of smell. They kind of have an odor to them. I don't know if you can hear, but they smell kind of like starched. So that's something to be mindful of if you do pick these up because they just smell a little odd. So that just kind of goes with the whole video, I guess. So the second piece that I picked out from Amazon.com that absolutely looks terrible on my body, I hate it with my whole heart, is a dress. And this dress is from the brand Star Vixen. Ooh, ooh la la. And this is what it looks like. So I don't know if you can tell, this color is actually very pretty. I will say that before I like go in on it. The color is very, very lovely. The dress style is god awful on my figure. It does not look good at all. And when I think of this style dress, I just think of boobs. I think of boobs. I think of like no bra. I think of downturned nipples. When you go down to the bottom of the dress, this is a midi length dress. The fabric feels very, very thin and cheap. I am not feeling the fabric at all. And of course at the top it has very appropriate spaghetti straps. That way, you know, it's easy on and easy off. Whenever you turn it around, this is what the back of it looks like. So it has elastic that goes all across the back here. It has elastic that goes right here. This is definitely going to be cupping my back fat. So overall, I would give this dress a 0 out of 5 stars. It is just a really, really poor looking dress. It makes me look a lot bigger than what I am. I have a problem area in the booty. I have a problem area in the stomach. This would probably be better for somebody with an athletic build who doesn't have, you know, the bigger breast at the top, who has a little like a smaller bottom here. This would look really, really adorable for somebody like that. On a plus size woman like myself who is very well, you know, up at the top here, this is... So the next piece that I picked up from Amazon.com that I really, really do not like on my body is a blouse. And I picked this up from the brand Casper, and this is what it looks like. And as you can see, the pattern and the color story of this is really, really cute. The overall style of this shirt is really cute, but it is the cap sleeve detail that I really, really do not like on my body. So I don't know if y'all know, but my like problem area list is quite large, but I have very wide, very big arms, and a cap sleeve on my body does not look good. So I don't know if you can tell, it has a very nice ruching detail right here in the front. So if you have bigger breasts, this is going to be perfect and very flattering for you. However, the sleeve detail right here, so it has a very wide fabric area right here at the shoulder that then goes to a very pronounced cap sleeve. And on my body, it comes to about right here and starts off at the widest part of my arm. And that is just a big thing that I look out for in garments, in short sleeves particularly. I do not like cap sleeves. They just don't look good on my body. So anyway, I picked this up in a size 2X. It fits absolutely perfectly. This would look really, really nice under a jacket. So if this is something that you're interested in, or if you have very nice shapely or thin arms, this would also look really good on you. And this would also pair very well with a skirt, with a khaki skirt, with a denim skirt, with denim jeans, or with khaki pants. This would look really, really nice. It's very work appropriate. So this is the next garment. And the only reason why I really don't like this is because of the cap sleeve. Otherwise, this would be something that I would rock out in no time. The next piece that I want to share with y'all that really does not do any sort of favors for my body is another dress, and this is from the brand Adrienne Papell. If you're familiar with Adrienne Papell, she makes some very, very beautiful like cocktail dresses, formal dresses. I found a lot of Adrienne Papell at TJ Maxx, at Dillard's, at, you know, some very like high-end department stores. So she makes some really, really beautiful stuff. This on my body is definitely not for me. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, this is a really, really pretty black dress. It has a very pronounced V-neck, and it is a long sleeve dress. Now, what makes this dress not good for my body is it goes up and down, so there's no shape to it, there's no darts to it, it doesn't cinch in at the waist at all. As I mentioned before, I have an hourglass / pear, and this dress makes me look very, very wide. Because this dress has no angle to the eye, it doesn't break up your figure at all, and it just makes you kind of like a wide eraser. It's not figure flattering whatsoever. So whenever you go down to the bottom, it has a very, very pronounced asymmetrical cut to it, which in theory is supposed to sort of like make you look smaller and longer, but in reality with this dress, it just makes you look wider and a little bit like wonky. And then when you go to the back of this dress, this is what the back of the dress looks like. So I don't know if you can tell online, but it does have a linear seam that goes all the way from the top to the bottom of the dress. Now, as far as the sleeves go, I find the sleeves are a little bit on the wide side. So it doesn't do anything flattering for the body. I think if this was a little bit thinner or maybe somewhat fitted, it would kind of cinch in the body, but it really, really doesn't. It just adds bulk to it. And it's not like a bell sleeve where it's kind of cool and fun and funky. It's just sort of plain and unappealing in my opinion. Now, one thing positive I will say about this dress is it does seem to be very well made. It has 2 layers, so it's got a bottom more opaque layer and then a top sort of a sheer layer, if that makes sense. And that just makes it very opaque, so you can't see through it. If you are in pictures, if you're gonna be wearing this to a wedding or something, you won't see like underwear or shapewear through it whatsoever. So that is sort of a positive. I mean, it's kind of a given. You hope that things are not gonna be as sheer, but overall for my body, it is a no-go. All right, y'all, so we're at the home stretch. We have 2 more garments left to talk about. So the next article of clothing that I wanna share with y'all that I picked up from Amazon, I thought was a low-rise jean, but whenever I pulled them out of the package, they're actually mid-rise jeans, which I don't mind mid-rise jeans so much. Low-rise jeans are a huge no-no, like coin slot, muffin tops. So we're just gonna pretend like these are low-rise jeans, but they're actually mid-rise jeans. So these jeans are the May low-rise retro jeans from the brand Wrangler. And this is what they look like. And as you can see, these are really cool looking, nice looking, very, very well-made jeans. I've never really tried Wrangler jeans, but I've always wanted to try Wrangler jeans. And these feel actually very, very nice. I'm kind of surprised. I'm trying to hate on them, but there's not a whole lot of things that I could hate on them right now. So anyway, this is what they look like. They go all the way down. Now these are a boot cut jean, and I really don't care for a boot cut jean either. I'm a more straight leg jean or a skinny leg jean. Just for my body, it just makes me look a little bit thinner and a little bit longer, a little bit taller, and that's just what I prefer. But I do get the benefit of having like bootleg style jeans or even like a wide leg jean, because you know, I'm a child of the 90s. I rocked out the Jinko jeans. I know what it's like having Jinko jeans where your jeans are so big that they cover everything at your foot. They cover your shoes, if you're wearing like platform shoes, and that's perfect. Anyway, I'm off on a tangent. So let me turn these suckers around because you can get the full like majesty of these suckers. Look at that. You're gonna have 2 W's on your booty. And you know, I'm kind of not mad at it. I do like the W's on there, and I like this like leather Wrangler strap, like the old style Wranglers. I guess that's why they call them Wrangler Retro. I just find it kind of cool. So yeah, I picked these up in a size 20W by 30, which is sort of like a man's size. They had lots of different inseam sizes, but I figured that I'd pick up a 30 inseam, because you know, usually I'd be a 32, but I think they were sold out of 32. So yeah, this is what they look like. Whenever you go down to the bottom, it is a quite wide boot cut, and they have like the really cool kind of camel colored contrasting stitch, which is quite nice. And if I didn't show y'all, it has the double belt loops in the back. These are very like manly style jeans, but these are actually for women, if I remember right, unless Amazon sold me some wrong jeans. But yeah, I think these are kind of cool. And the hardware of these, let me turn them around. The hardware of these is like this really interesting copper color. So it's like a bright, brand new penny, which I thought was really interesting. It's got the W on here. It's got the W on these little buttons here. If I remember right, these jeans were quite expensive. So they really do feel very nice. They feel very thick and very well made. On my body, it's a no-go. I have bigger hips. I have bigger thighs. I have, you know, a little bit of fat around the waist, and it just gives me muffin top, and that's not something that I'm looking for. So this is the second to last item, and I don't hate them. All right, y'all, we are finally at the final item. I feel like I've been filming in here for like 5 hours. Let me see what time it is. Okay, it's almost 5 hours, so it's 5:47 in the afternoon, and I'm quite tired. So the final item that I wanted to share with y'all that I really, really don't like for my body is from the brand 9 West, and it's not that I don't like this color story or this pattern of a jacket, it is the style of the jacket. So this is what it looks like, and as you can see, this is a very boxy style jacket. It is cut off very, very abruptly at the bottom. When you turn it around, it is very, very cut off in the back as well. And I find that this style jacket, for one, is kind of a classic play on the old style Chanel jacket, which I have no problem with, like the old twill, and I always loved those type of jackets. They're just classic, kind of like something that your grand would wear to church or something like that, and I completely respect that. So as you can see, it has this really kind of cool contrasting piping that goes all the way around this jacket. The neckline is sort of like this half moon or kind of a crescent shaped, which is really interesting and fun. I do like that. If I didn't mention, this jacket is from the brand 9 West, which I adore. 9 West, I love their clothes, I love their shoes. I used to shop at their outlet in my hometown all the time because I thought it was so cute. They always have good stuff. And then it goes down, so it has no buttons. It's just kind of an open business attire jacket. It goes down to an open bottom as well. And it has the contrasting pocket, which I think is a really, really cool detail about this jacket. I love the fact that the pockets are outlined. I think it just kind of makes it look really interesting and fun. And overall, like I said before, I'm kind of a broken record at this point. This jacket would be perfect if it wasn't cut so bluntly. So if this was kind of an updated modern take on a classic jacket, like a little bit more flowy in the front and then cut off in the back, I think that would really kind of update a classic look to it, and it would be a lot more interesting and fit a lot more body types. Another thing that I want to mention about this jacket that also makes it very boxy is the fact that it has quite large shoulder pads. Now they're built-in shoulder pads, which I always appreciate. I don't know if you remember back in the day whenever you would get a garment, you try on like a jacket and it would have like these big floppy shoulder pads that would come out.
I like that look.
I'm bad.
So yeah, this is the final garment that I picked up that doesn't work with my body. It really makes me look wider and bigger than what I am. And I'm just not all about that life. All right, y'all, that is gonna do it for this Amazon haul that is really, really terrible and not good for my body shape or yours if you have a hourglass / pear-shaped body type, unless you really like this type clothes, and which I would say go for it video. If you found this video helpful, enjoyable, fun, interesting, or somewhat comical, maybe even annoying, please give it a like and subscribe. You know your girl would appreciate it. As always, thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please stay safe and stay healthy, and I'm gonna be seeing y'all very, very soon.